What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Scavolitano Show. Oh, yes! We have very special guests today. Rick's already laughing over there. I see Kaitlyn giggling, and we have Omega. Today's a very special episode because we see character development, and we see her.
We do.
I love her. But we have here today for our breakdown episode 3 and 4 of the Bad Batch. We have StarwarsRick, that he was on before, and we love him so much. He keeps coming on. He just keeps bugging me to come on. I don't know why he likes me so much. I don't know why.
Always, Chris.
He's just one with the Force, you know? He's just one with the Force. And then we have a newbie that I just met recently, Kaitlyn the Sith, and she's the Sith, and we're the Jedi. So this is like competition over here. Like, I don't know if I should get my 5 lightsabers out and start swinging, or like get my holochrome, my Jedi holochrome, and just start like throw my bath water on you. I don't know. Like, I'm scared.
Bath water? Your bath water? Please don't. You can keep that for yourself. As a Sith, I can come in here and have a civil conversation with y'all gentlemen, so don't worry. We can keep it civil. But if we take it outside with lightsabers, I can't guarantee it'll be civil then.
Oh. Do you actually have the red lightsabers, Kaitlyn?
I have the Revan lightsaber.
Oh, right.
She does.
Yeah, I can show that later. If you'd like.
Yes, I would love. Is it the Black Series?
It is the Black Series, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Talk to me about that later, because I want to know how they work. Because I'm getting one. I think I'm getting 2, but I don't know how they work.
Which ones?
The Ahsoka one, and then the Darksaber one.
I figured you were gonna say that. Yes, they look amazing. They
do. They really do.
Because I think I'm gonna give it back to Bo-Katan, so she can have the Darksaber again. So definitely gonna give that back to Katie because she deserves it.
She does. I mean, she's been fighting all her way just to get it until.
Yeah, I don't know what she's gonna do with it after she gets it. She's going on a rampage. Like, she's gone.
If I ever crossed that woman in a dark alley, I would run the other way. Sorry. She can kick some butt.
Could. She can kick my butt anytime she wants, right, Omega?
Otherwise.
Kaitlyn the Sith. That's it.
My mind's in the gutter because I'm a Sith, so that's how we roll.
Darkness. The darkness.
Chris, we stay away from people like her, us Jedis. We gotta stick together.
Because we talk all the time, so good job staying away from me.
But we're staying civilized.
I am so nice to you. I'm offended.
I'm offended.
Is it because you're nice and you're a Sith?
First of all, if you even bring up the last time I said I was Kaitlyn the Jedi, I'm cutting this friendship right meow.
She said that on her live stream the other time. It was perfect. She said it herself.
And I quote, Kaitlyn the Jedi. And then I was like, no, I didn't mean it. And then I haven't lived it down. It's been... Everyone makes fun of me now. But I'm not changing my username. No way.
There you go. Put a stamp in it, girlfriend. There you go.
That's the plan.
There you go. Stomp on it and never let it go.
You know what's up. I'm glad someone's got my back in here, Rick.
Always, Kaitlyn. I always support what you do.
I was joking. And you didn't have my back. Oh my god.
Some things are questionable with Sith things, but
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I'll just go cry in my little Sith corner while you Jedi laugh at me. Sounds like a Sith laugh to me.
Oh, darkness.
I've been trying to get him to convert to a Sith for so long. I have not.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
Not yet.
Not gonna happen.
I'm working on it.
There you go, Kaylee. Keep trying.
That's the goal.
That's the goal. So how did you guys like? So let's get into the Bad Batch. Nothing about the Sith and Jedi, because there's no Sith and Jedi so far in the series as we know it.
Yeah.
But we might have a Force-sensitive child in the series.
Potentially.
So we can definitely talk about that. So episode 3, it was called Replacements. It was a good episode. Don't get me wrong. It was very slow. It was all right to me. It wasn't like the last 2 episodes, like, oh yay, and then like you get to episode 3, it's like, all right, like now they're off to find a part. The dragon takes the part, and I just got Omega goes in and gets it, and then she comes out with the blaster, and then it's just so cute, and she gets her own room. You get your own room. Oh, see, see, Uncle Wrecker took care of you, darling. Uncle Wrecker's with you. I know, Uncle Wrecker.
Uncle Wrecker.
Uncle Wrecker. We love Uncle Wrecker, right? We love him. Like just like
I do. Yeah.
Grogu has Uncle Din. Like they're off with their uncles when I'm not around doing Star Wars and Jedi stuff. You know. I'm just that guy.
Mm-hmm.
What a good father you are.
I am.
Yes.
Father or uncle, whatever you want to be. You go, Chris. You go.
I go. I'm gonna go home, but yeah.
I think you are home. Are you?
Yeah, but I'm gonna go more home.
Okay.
Go all the way home, Chris.
Go all the way home. You listen. I don't know. It's not to get off topic, but I don't know if you know. There was a movie. And the kid hit a home run. And the coach said to him, go home. Like it was an inside the Parker home run. And the guy goes, yeah, go home. And the kid literally runs home. Like he literally just leaves the field and darts right home.
Oh my goodness. I know what you're talking about.
Yes, I don't know the movie's name. But we'll think of it. So what did you guys think of replacements?
It reminded me of
a replacement?
Mandalorian episode Passenger. When he had the frog lady on board.
Yeah.
And they crash landed. That was all flashing back to me while I was watching that episode. I was, wait, I've seen this before. Mandalorian, Passenger episode. I was like, whoa. They're really like, syncing up with that a little bit in that episode. And I would definitely say it was a filler episode for sure. Like not much happened. There wasn't very much character development per se. But that's just my feedback. I'm sure Rick has something.
Yes, I feel like each episode I'm just really connecting with Omega more and more, and just like her being giving and so sweet, right? Like in the beginning they talk about like rations of food, and she's just willing to give her food to Wrecker. Like Wrecker, he's like a monster. He just wants to eat. So Omega, she was like, oh well, you can have mine, and so to me that was just like, so sweet. And you told her to do that?
Manners first. Always manners first around here. Please and thank yous and P's and I's.
So it's just things like that I feel like we are seeing in each episode. It's just filling my heart, really.
I like Daddy Hunter. All right, like I think I did not use that in the sense that you're thinking. Let's get our heads out of the Sith gutter. Okay. I think that he is a really fantastic father figure, and I really like seeing him step up to that role. So I feel like this is kind of a typical Disney thing now, like single dad, nurturing Omega kind of thing. And I think it's really sweet. Especially when he's like, oh, well, why would you take her portion? She doesn't even have a bed to sleep in. And then at the end, Wrecker builds her a bed, right? So I thought that was so sweet. And then you got like Uncle Wrecker stepping up to the plate and being like, okay, I'm gonna build her own room. And she's like, I never had my own room. And I was just like, tear, darn you, show.
Yes.
It got me so good in that episode.
Even like they were saying like in the episode like this, like when Crosshair, you see going back in Crosshair. And like Omega still sees the good in Crosshair.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's what I love so much. She's like, it's not his fault. Like she
tells him that. She's like, it's not your fault, and he just kind of stares at her, and you know that he might be kind of recognizing that that it's not his fault and that she's understanding, and he's like surprised to see that. So yeah, I agree, Chris. Sorry, continue.
No, but I was also gonna say that with Crosshair out of the picture for now, I definitely think when they go meet up with Rex or whoever they're going to meet next on the next episode, I know, me too. Like I can't wait to see that bald-headed blondie back and scream. Love that man. Woo! But I hope because Hunter, Echo, Tech, Wrecker know they have chips in their heads. They know they do, but they don't know what they're programmed to do. So they just have like a chip in their head, like, oh, okay, I have a chip in my head. But they have no idea how it works, what to do with it, and how to take it out. So I really hope, because Tech is really getting on my nerves with that, because he's not explaining in depth. He's like, yeah, you guys have chips in your head. I thought you knew that's how it worked. Like, Tech, just literally tell him what the chip does and how it is programmed to clones to execute Jedi and be like the Sith. Because they just, like what Crosshair did. Crosshair just gunned down that guy. Like, yeah, I knew you weren't going to tell me. Like, I believed you, you know? So I feel like we have to get there for Hunter, Echo, Wrecker, Omega, because I definitely think my little girl has a chip in her, and I'm going to get it out. Do not worry. I'm going to get it out. Don't worry. What they do to you, I got you. Fighting for you, girlfriend. You know? So, like, they have to get it, they have to get it together. Like, they have to know what that chip does. And I feel like with phase 2 or 3, whatever the Kaminoans are doing, and it's going to include her. It's definitely including my daughter, Omega, and definitely the Bad Batch, or something else, some other clone that we do not know of yet. Because now we see in episode 3, like, the Empire is starting to move slowly with human beings. And it's difficult to see that. And it's difficult to see that because I love the clones, and I don't know. And did you guys look at that girl she had black hair? She looked very familiar. She looked like she was in Battlefront.
With black hair?
Her name is Iden, I-D-E-N.
Iden Versio?
Yes.
She's
In Battlefront, but...
Yeah, but that girl looked like her, didn't it?
I don't know if I caught that, to be honest. Rick? You...
No.
Like when they were all lined up, the guy was like, yeah, yes, when they were...
when they introduced the first special forces for the Empire, I can see some features now that you mention it, like with the hair back, with the bun,
the face, like the animated version, not the game version, but the animated version.
Right.
I'm sure it could be possible. I'm going to be honest, I remember the lineup, but I don't remember seeing her face and thinking it was familiar. So maybe I'll have to go back and watch that part of the episode. That
caught my eye, but I was like, and she didn't talk. She was the only girl that talked was with the black curly hair, and then the bald guy who looked like Gar Saxon. The bald blondie. Then he died. I felt bad. I was like, oh, he like talked bad about Crosshair, and then got shot because he was defending the humans. I felt so bad. But
it's
we see Crosshair. Yeah, it's very interesting. And then we see Crosshair struggling a little when he goes back to his room and sees records like how many days, or like I don't know what he means by when he puts the thing in his wall. And I feel like Crosshair does miss them a little. I don't think the chip has taken that part away from him, if you know what I mean by that. Like his emotions and feelings. Like good soldiers follow orders, absolutely. But I feel like when he sits down and thinks, he's like, yeah, I miss the guys, but I don't know how to stop the chip in my head, you know?
Right. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree. It's kind of sad to see that though, because I like Crosshair, you know, and I'd really like to see him. He's super cool, and I'd really like to see him reunited with the rest of the Bad Batch. And I think that the show is going to hopefully bring that to us by the end of the first season. You know?
We will see. I also got the sense too that he was missing his old crew, and he is a special clone, so you're right. I mean, he does follow orders, but then again, he has ability to like pretty much think and think on his own, like uniquely, right? So I think in this episode they're giving us a hint, like especially from the beginning, they're like Omega was like, oh, well, he's the chip made him do it, so they're just making pretty much Clone Force 99 think like, well, what if we get the chip off, I'm just thinking of like future episodes that's what will happen eventually, just don't know when, so that way we finally have our Crosshair back with the original crew.
We love Crosshair. Don't we, Omega? We do. We love Uncle Crossy. We love Uncle Crossy. So now on to episode 4.
Oh yeah.
Episode 4 was, I feel like,
Here we go.
really good. It was really good. Really good. We see a lot of action in it. We see a familiar face that's after Omega. Don't worry, I'll get her. I'll get her. I like Fennec. I'm gonna reason with her, but you know, if it comes to shove, I gotta use my Kung Fu Panda skills, girl. I gotta use it. You know. But like, Fennec, I like you. Don't mess with my daughter, though. That's all I gotta say. That's it. What Hunter did to you, and you limped off. You ain't be limping when I'm done with you, girl. Protect Omega at all costs, people. Remember that.
All costs. It's
So
like you have to protect her, like same as Grogu. It's like they're both up there.
yes, and especially with this new phase by the Kaminoans, we gotta protect her. We don't know what they want. So we jump into episode 4, and the people, they're what do you call those things? The comm chatters. Their ship is being hunted down, so they have to stop and release the comm chatter. What's going on with their ship? So they land on a platform, and we know this platform, and we know this planet very well. Pantora. I think that's how I say it. Pantora.
Yep. Pantora.
Yes.
We see it. We see it in Clone Wars, episode 15, Trespass, season 1. We see it.
Dang, look at you!
I know. I
got
had
the
to
facts.
research. I was like, "Where's Governor Chuchi? Where's she at? Where's she at?" You know, I was looking for her, but she wasn't looking for me. So, you know, don't care about me. So they stop, they land, and Hunter and Omega go on a little scavenger hunt and sightseeing, as you call it. And Omega finds a little doll of like a clone trooper. And that was very interesting to me because I thought it was a stormtrooper. But then you look at the face, like they zoomed in or they just held it there for like a couple seconds, and it's a clone trooper. So that's really weird. Like a Lula, like what Wrecker has, like that kind of doll. It was very weird, but I didn't know what they were going by with that.
I think you could buy that like plushie doll at Galaxy's Edge. I think they have that one. I'm not sure, but like of a clone trooper.
Oh,
of a clone trooper. Yeah. So I thought that was pretty cool to see as well.
It was. I thought that was cool. And I want a new furry animal in my life. Whatever that animal was that Omega was going after, you should have got it. You disappointed me with that one. You should have got it. You run faster than them. You run faster. I really wanted that fuzzy dog animal. Like, I don't know what that was, but it was so cute.
I think we've seen it before in Resistance. Like Star Wars Resistance, that show that came out a while ago. But it's cute, right? It's cute. It resembles a dog, and it just shows that Omega is a child at heart. You know, like she's looking at all these plushies. She's really attracted to the dog, and of course, eventually we see she's very trusting, right? Like every child.
Yes.
So she was trusting with Fennec. So just want to leave it there.
She was, and I was like, Like Fennec was like, "Yes, child, come with me. I'll get you some fruit." And then she like got her way, and that was fun to see because I love when she says the world is a dangerous place, and that is relatable on so many levels. Even this world today that we're living in is a dangerous place, and how she said it was like, "You go, girl." I like you for that. I like that. I always like Fennec. Even if Fennec turns out to, like, she's going to be good anyway because you know what happens with her and Mando. But another connection to me was with Boba. And I was like, is Boba after Omega? Because Boba's not force sensitive, but I feel like he's not a bad batcher, but how can I put it? He's a skillful clone. As you could see as he grows up, just like Jango. It's a very skillful clone.
Right.
So it's very like, I feel like that's where they're leading towards, and that's why Boba is connected to Fennec in some way, as you see in Mando season 2. But I hope we see that, but I don't think we'll see it now. But that would be a great connection because that's what I was thinking throughout the episode. I was like, is she going to contact? Who is she contacting at the end of episode 4? You know, I know it's not Kamino. I don't think it's the Empire. I really don't think it's any of those two because Nala Se didn't want to go after Omega in the beginning. She let her go, actually. And the Empire, I feel like, does not know of Omega yet, or they somewhat do, and they don't know what she is because we don't know what she is. I feel like she is Force sensitive in some ways. And I think she is. I think she will be a Jedi or turn to the dark side and be a Sith. But I hope they don't do that. Kaylin's like, yes, do it. And I'll still love her anyway, but it'll be like, God, like, you gotta do that? Because she does, if you really look at her, like right now you're looking at her, she does resemble the Palpatine hair.
Oh, no, don't go there.
I know. No, I'm just saying, though.
More Palpatine relatives? Oh my gosh.
I don't want that either because I can't stand that old wrinkly motherfucker anyway. But like,
I can't either, and I'm Sith, so.
But it's just like they made a comparison on Twitter or something, and it's just like I could see it a little. But then when she took her headpiece out, then I was like, okay, she looks better now. She doesn't have the resemblance because her hair's not pushed back. So yeah, then Hunter fights Fennec, blows up her ship. What else was in that episode that I can't remember?
Well, Omega was pretty heroic during that whole
She was
fight incident when they were like, on the barge, and she found the lever, and she knocked Fennec off. But I'm guessing it was like a garbage barge or some type of transport barge. I'm not really familiar with. Yeah,
I think a transport unit.
And like all the packages started falling off, and then Fennec fell off, and then she's falling, and she grabs the little like plastic strip, and she's holding on for dear life. Like, that girl is so brave.
She is.
She is. I think she wants to get, like, she's ready for the fight. Like, I can't wait till she gets her weapon. When do you get your weapon, Toby? I want your weapon. Like, Dad over here wants to try that weapon out. If you can do that for me. Thank you. Right now!
Sorry, my fiance is screaming in the background. Dude. Oh my goodness. And then my dogs went off at the same time. So can you chew? Thank you. I apologize. Continue.
That's okay. She yells at me too. I don't know for what. And then Grogu just numbs at me and wants a cookie. So I gotta give him the cookie, you know?
He wants chalky milk.
He does.
You gotta give him chicken nuggets. Like, if you don't give
chicken nuggets,
you're just depriving him.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Rick was even saying that, like, chicken nuggets is the key to a Grogu's heart.
It is. Chicken nuggets and chocolate milk.
It is.
Simple.
Yeah.
Your local McDonald's. One-stop shopping.
What was I going to say? But yeah, I definitely think, and I will say this again, I say this on every episode, I think if you watch my Bad Batch reactions, guys, I always say this, Omega is going to be one of the most important characters, and it's Force sensitive. I'm standing by those two. If she dies next episode, then you can come hunt me down, but I doubt that. So
I don't think that's gonna happen. She's gonna develop with the Bad Batch and become a serious character. So I think most, like, half of the point of the series is like the development of Omega into someone very strong, whether it's Force sensitive or it's Bad Batch type agility or hunting skills or whatever it is. So I'm excited to see that, honestly.
Me too. I can't wait till she gets her gun. I think next episode you get it. Next episode you get it. I can't wait.
We will see. We will see.
I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Every time I just see her on screen, I'm like, oh my God, it's me. It's my daughter. Oh. Heart palpitations. Just heart palpitations. I love her. Like, I don't know why. I'm just like with Ahsoka. Like, when I first met Ahsoka, I was like, oh my God, love me now or love me less. Like, which one do you want? Like, that's it. Like, all around my room, I have Ahsoka. Like, back there, I don't know if you guys can see that, but I have the Mandalorian one.
It's right there.
And then the Clone Wars one is staring at me like she's ready to kill me because she's not part of it. Like, girl, calm down. Like, she's over there in the corner. She's looking at me like she wants to kill me. If you could see her, I can't show you, but
I'm sure you actually like that, though. The fact that she's looking at you like she wants to kill you.
It's all part of the plan, Kaitlyn. It's all part of the plan.
Oh, man. I don't want to know what goes on behind closed doors.
Me either. I don't want to know either. probably
Oh.
not. She can whip some ass, Ahsoka, though. Ahsoka can whip ass. That's all I'm saying. But I hope we definitely see Ahsoka in the Bad Batch. I hope we see her.
Same.
I really hope.
Yeah, that would be really nice to see her again. Be probably very emotional to see. I mean, this is all happening after Order 66, so all the Jedis are hiding now, you know, or like trying their best to hide, and yeah, it's a scary world for them right now.
And the Empire is starting to take over very quickly.
It's a
Like-
scary world for Jedi.
Yes.
Ooh. Burn.
Not for me.
Unfortunately, but just for now.
Just for now.
Just for now. We all know how this. We know how this ends.
Whatever.
But I hope. I hope we see Maul. We could see Maul.
That would be very cool.
I think
would appreciate
it's-
that, but I don't think so.
I doubt it too, because I'm sure he would be assassinated. He would be killed too, just like the Jedi's. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, especially because Palpatine didn't. He wanted him dead. So
I think Palpatine wanted himself dead. Like, he wanted everybody dead, that guy. Even, like, Tarkin wants everybody dead. Like, my God, do you want people to live on Earth? Like, do you want people to survive? Like, even with Alderaan, like, they shot them like they were candy. Like, how? Like, I can't do that. Like, that's terrible. But the Empire is moving in quickly, as you can see in Pantora, and everybody's cheering. But I'm like, do you know what happens after that? Like, you're cheering now, but like when their world is like slavery and stuff like that, like the Empire does, like it's sad because Pantora, like Governor Chuchi, like is the Senate of that planet, and it's sad. I don't know what happens to it, so I really don't know. But it's so sad how the Empire just like takes over, and especially with the clones and their chips in their head, like they're so aggressive now, and they're like no fucks given, really. Like every man for themselves, really. Like even when you saw them eating, they were looking at each other like, this is my food, like don't take it. Like they were just kept like pacing back and forth, like they're not normal no more. Like I feel so bad because I love the clones, but it's like, just take the chip out of your head. Just like listen to me, you know.
And I think that's one of the most exciting things from the show is that we're going to be seeing the transition of like pretty much, you know, the old ways to the Empire. So we're going to see that with the clones and just pretty much societies and within the planets as well. So
I'm interested to see more of the transition from clones to stormtroopers and obviously we're seeing, because Rampart's been a part of that, right? A big part of that.
He is.
He was talking about how loyal soldiers that they recruit would be better than clones. So I'm really interested in seeing how this transition fully takes hold outside of the elite squad that he hired. So I don't know. As a Sith, I'm pretty excited. Going down.
oh, she brought it out.
Oh my God, Omega, run. Turn
No, I would never hurt her. She's too cute.
All right. Turn back around.
Where's my saber? It's too late for me. Kaitlyn already has it out. We're dead, Chris.
Hold on.
We're dead, Chris.
A long time ago, Rick.
Maybe I could stop her like those movies. Hold on. Maybe I could stop her. Hold on, I gotta get
Are you
this
gonna
out
stop
of
her?
You can't stop
The
me.
power of Christ will repel you.
Oh, did you think the power of Christ will compel me?
The power of the Christ.
Of the Jedi Holocron. Kaitlyn, I'm happy Chris won. I'm really happy Chris won the
As soon as he won, I was like, whoa!
I thought you guys rigged it.
No, it was fair and square. We did it all live streaming. Just random. So
We do all of our giveaways 100% fair and square. We put everybody's name in the beautiful rainbow counter thing, and we spin it, and then we don't pick people, but Wheel of Fortune does.
But I'm so happy when Rick posted it, I was like, I did not win. And we were just talking about it that same
We were talking about it that day.
We were talking about it that same day, I think, right?
Yeah, because I was in another video of Chris's, and that morning we were just saying, like, it would be crazy if you won, Chris. It'd be really crazy. And, yeah, the Force was with him.
The Force was with you on that day. It was truly destiny for you to win.
Tears. The tears. Tears rolling down my eyes. But guys, I'll go Kaitlyn. Go Kaitlyn.
No, I'm saying I'm really happy that you liked your giveaway prize. I'm glad we were able to do that for you. Ooh, can you guys hear me?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you, Kaitlyn. I can hear you, Chris.
Yeah, that's me, because people like to call me in the middle of always this.
Oh,
I'm so sorry.
Got a phone call.
They always call me, and I have to decline it quickly, and it goes in and out, and I hate that. So I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Everybody wants to call me now. Like, you didn't call. It's 10:50 Eastern time, and it's 7:50 your time. Who's up? Me. Like, no one else should be up. So I'm very sorry for that. It always happens. Right, Omega? Right, Chris? She's with me. So
I just want to
Rick.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you guys ever heard about this. Someone told me this a while back, and they were saying how this is. I think that this is Legends content, and how like how do you pronounce them? The Kimini. I still have a hard time.
Kaminoans? I say Kaminoans.
Kaminoans? The Kamonians.
Kamonians, I believe.
Kamonians. Okay. So Legends, right? Kamonians. It starts off like this, right? But then, like, in the end, you know, of course, they're gonna be shut down. And I heard Vader is gonna, like, pretty much shut down that facility. And I believe this is Legends content. I don't know if I think this is from the comics or from the books. I'm not sure. But if they use this and we see Vader, you know, he's just like fully enforcing like the shutdown of like the clone facility, and like I think it would be pretty powerful to see him.
Don't even get me started on seeing Darth Vader, especially like young Darth Vader, fully fledged, ready to kill.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
I guess.
No, but I definitely think I don't think he's gonna shut it down. I personally don't think that's gonna happen, because there is cloning still going around today, you know, in the Mandalorian, and then maybe in a series that before 7, 8, and 9, you know, or in between 7, 8, and 9, you know, there's definitely cloning still around. So Nalase and the other guy might not be there, but there's definitely still cloning going around in this time. There'll always be in Star Wars. There will always be someone cloning someone, like Grogu or even Omega. They might even get to Omega. Probably they already have, you know, because she's been tied up to machines before. And just like Grogu and Moff Gideon wanted his blood, because the child is very gifted too, like Moff Gideon says. So I definitely think cloning is everywhere. Cloning is going to be the surface of Star Wars. And they're going to explore it more and more, I feel like, in not the Bad Batch, maybe probably the Bad Batch, but more in season 3 of Mando. And then maybe the
because we did see an episode on season 2 of like some cloning going on, so yes. I'm pretty sure we will see that in season 3 or just further down the line. We will definitely see something like that. Did it like get your guys' attention about like the special like clone, superior clone that they'll be making? The Kaminoans? I can't pronounce. Kaminoans?
You can pronounce it however you want, Rick.
Yeah, I just say the Kaminoans. I just say that.
Kaminoans?
I just say that.
Right, so they mentioned like, you know, it's on to the next phase where we need to make this like superior clone now. So is that gonna be like, do you guys think we'll see that soon?
I think it's definitely gonna be from her. That's why I'm pointing to her. I think like we're all like, let's not kid ourselves. Someone's gonna capture Omega. Like we're just waiting. I'm waiting for that episode. Like I know I don't want that, but they're gonna have to capture her just like they did with Baby Yoda to tie her up to the screen again and see what's going on. Or maybe she has the chip, maybe she doesn't, probably she doesn't. But she knows a lot. So the only thing I can say about that is, what was the question again? I totally forgot the question. What was the question?
Did it grab your attention to hear a superior clone? And what will it be? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was going for that, but I totally lost the train of thought. I was just thinking about I just lost it. They're gonna definitely need a Bad Batch person or one of the other clones that are sitting at the table when they talk about it. They go moving to the phase because Jango's DNA is dying. You know, how long can you spread his life form out in his DNA? Not long. They did it for like 10 years, you know, or how many ever years the Clone Wars was. But they definitely need a new source of DNA. And I'm only thinking of her, Omega, because she's the youngest. And all the other clones clone faster. Boba is the only one that is human. Maybe she is the clone like Boba. That's why I said the connection there with her and Boba. Maybe they do clone the same age. Like she's like 10 or 9, my daughter. And Boba is like 15 now because he was young in the Clone Wars.
Yeah, he was.
And he ages just like a human being. So that's how I think they're connected. And I definitely think Boba wants to know more about that. That's why I think he's on the other line with Fennec. And then with the Bad Batch, I feel like the Bad Batch is the superior clone. They want to make another one of those. Maybe even Force sensitive. Like that. Or evil. You never know.
I think Force sensitive would be the next way for them to go, because that would be the ultimate clone, right?
Yeah.
Because without Force sensitive powers, you can't get any more powerful than that. So
right.
That would be very interesting to see. Solid point, Chris.
Thank you.
I saw an interesting theory about that, that would be like Starkiller, if they were to just bring Starkiller as that, but
that's a whole new realm.
Oh man, you're gonna get me doing my character dance over here, which I only do for Daddy Mando, Daddy Hunter, Vader, Revan, and Starkiller.
It was just like just a few posts I've been seeing, and you know, it's an interesting theory.
No, I've seen that too. It's interesting, but I feel like if they go that route, it's like they have to open a whole new can of worms, just like the World of Worlds. They never opened that back up again. Never did. Maybe in the Ahsoka series, but they never did. Once you opened it, Dave Filoni was like, "Yeah, I'm never going back to that yet." So if you go to Starkiller, you're gonna have to push it all out. You're not gonna You're gonna have to push it all out with Starkiller because Starkiller is very powerful. He's powerful than Darth Vader. You know.
He is incredibly OP. Yes.
Yeah. So you can't put Starkiller in an episode and never see him again for the. And we know he dies, but what happens? Like,
well, he dies, but they clone him.
Yeah.
They clones him.
Like. So that's why I try to stay away from the comics a little, because it could happen, but I don't think it will happen. I definitely want to see a Cal Kestis though. Cal Kestis, I want to see again. I want to see Cal Kestis.
Yes.
Cool.
And I definitely want to see Caleb again in the series.
Yes.
Yeah. I think we all have a long list of wishes, but
we ain't gonna get any of them.
I don't think they're gonna deliver in any of those directions, but we can wish and we can hope, just for like I always hope for a Darth Revan movie every day.
Every day.
But yeah, of course. We'll see what happens.
It's funny, Kaitlyn, you mentioned hope. Aren't rebellions built on hope? Just wondering.
Aren't rebellions built on hope?
Yeah, because you were mentioning about hope earlier.
Are you trolling me now?
Like, come on, Rick.
Like, both and I are over here like, what the fudge?
Chris, I'm trying to convert Kaitlyn to the Jedi.
That one liner you threw at me is never gonna work.
Okay. Okay. I'll keep trying.
I will never surrender to the Jedi.
There you go. Until I chop your legs off with my lightsaber because I have the high ground.
Oh my god.
Yeah, well, that was one time, so.
Now, Kaitlyn, I want to ask you one quick question before we have our final thoughts and our for next episode.
Okay.
Do you compare Darth Vader and Anakin together, or you put them as two different people? I put them as two different people.
I would say that they are definitely two different people.
Okay.
And the reason for that is because Anakin Skywalker was almost like a transition to like a different life for Anakin when he stepped into the Vader suit. And a lot of that was out of pain and torment that was brought on by Palpatine. And when he stepped into the Vader suit, he completely lost the other person that he was. And he became this evil, demonic individual, creature, robot, whatever you really want to call him. And he just started murdering and killing everyone because he was so mad. But at the center of it, he was really mad with himself. And a lot of that is what projected his hatred. So Anakin and Vader, yes, they're the same person, but it was almost like a different lifetime when he stepped into Vader's suit. So does that answer it?
Well said, Kaitlyn.
That was dark.
Well done.
Very dark.
Well done.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah.
That's well done. Now, Rick, your thoughts and theories for next episode.
Was it Pickle Rick?
It's Pickle Rick.
I'm sorry. Came back.
It's
He
okay.
made all my live streams. So you want to say hi, babe? Say
What's up,
hi.
Pickle Rick?
Hello. How's it going?
Man. Alright, I'm out.
He's out.
Sorry.
All right. Okay.
That was my
my
fiance, Chris. I apologize.
That's
Go
okay.
ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. My final thoughts. I mean, so far so good, right? I mean, just pretty much everything they're throwing at us, what they're introducing, and some character development. Just can't wait to see what we'll see next. I think, like I said before, I'm hoping to see Rex. That's a character that a lot of people love. Yeah, just my love for Omega just keeps growing and growing each episode. So I can't wait to feel that some more.
Uncle Rick.
Uncle Rick.
Yeah, those are my final thoughts.
Kaitlyn, you're up, my friend.
My final thoughts. Okay. I don't know. I don't know where they're going to take us and what they're going to do. So I honestly don't really want to think too forward. I just want to watch every episode and take it as it comes and see what they give us. Would I love to see Rex? Oh, hell yes. I would love to see Rex.
Yeah.
I'd love to see Boba. Oh, hell yeah. I would love to see Boba. I think Starkiller's a little far-fetched. I think we're not going to see Maul. But you know what? We will see what they give us, and I will be excitingly waiting for every single episode. So that's my conclusion right now.
Well done, Kaitlyn the Sith. Well said. Well said. And guys, my final thoughts. I said my thoughts all episode, so I ain't gonna do my final thoughts. I just want to see more and her growth so much. And the Bad Batch too, their growth as they go through the Empire and stuff like that. I want to see Cody again. I hope we do see Cody.
Absolutely.
I hope we get Commander Bly again. What happened to him? I don't know how they get chips in their head. The Jedi knew they had chips in their head, like Keenan says in Rebels. So I hope we find out that. I hope we see Ahsoka. That's far-fetched too. Like just like seeing Jedi again. Like I hope we see a Jedi in Bad Batch. Not dead either. Like just like
Yeah.
like
not dead.
like
and a live Jedi.
Kaylin's laughing over here. I'm over here just like, no, not dead.
But that's a little far-fetched. But I just want to see Omega every week getting good character development. And we don't know what's to come for these episodes. We don't even know the names. You know, they're hiding the names for us now. We all see in the trailer some snippets of episodes. I think they gave us maybe the first 5 episodes in that trailer. Because Omega gets the gun. So probably next episode, Omega will have a gun. And you take care of that gun. You don't use it, all right? You use it on bad people, not me. Don't look at me like that. She got the eyes. She got the eyes. Just like me. I got the eyes, too. She got the eyes. But yeah, I hope we see all of that. But I think they're only giving us these 5 episodes, that 5-episode trailer, and 6 and on to I think 15 or 16 episodes they're giving us. Is going to be a whirlwind. And even the guy how do you say, Kiner? The Kiner brothers? Is that how you say their name? Kevin Kiner?
I believe that is correct.
Kiner, I don't want to bash his name, but he's such a great, talented musician. Oh my God, his music for Star Wars, God. If you could do this at my wedding, I'll pay you. Do it at my wedding if I ever get married in life, in the world of worlds.
Would you get a cardboard life-size poster of him for your room?
Kaitlyn, don't tempt me with a good time. Don't do that to me. Like, I will do that. Do not do that.
I just wanted to know.
Kayla, he will do it. He will do it.
Okay.
Like Rick wasn't believing me when I was like, yeah, I'm gonna get the Omega. I was thinking about getting the Omega cut out. He was like, yeah, Chris, go for it and stuff like that. Yeah, it will be good addition to your room.
There she is.
There she is.
Beautiful as ever. She's so cute. I love you. She's so cute. I just love her. I don't know why I get so happy. Even with Ahsoka and Baby Yoda, like I just get happy with these characters. I don't know why. But yes, guys, before we go, Rick, where can everybody follow you on the social medias?
Instagram, StarwarsRick.
That's it. I had a big speech prepared, you know.
Oh, and Twitter, StarWars_Rick, and oh my God, TikTok is StarwarsRick.
There you
all
go.
StarwarsRick. Yeah.
And
that's my
Kaitlyn, where
social
can
media.
everybody find the Sith Lord of the Sith?
Hold on, I gotta ask Rick a question. Isn't it Star Wars period Rick, or is it Star Wars Rick, just full? I don't remember now.
My Instagram is StarWars_Rick. My Twitter is StarWars_Rick, and then just TikTok is just plain StarwarsRick.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure
Yeah.
that so people could actually find you. I'm like, no, there is a period in there, Rick. I know this.
Yes, there is a period.
I've been friends with you for like a year. I know this.
Correction.
I have corrected the Jedi. Here it is. Anyway, so quick question for me. I apologize for going off on a slight tangent, but my Instagram handle is just Kaitlyn, Kaitlyn, the Sith. So, and that's the only place you can find me right now. That's it. That's the spot.
Until she starts tweeting about her feelings, and then she's on Twitter.
Good one.
Guys, thank you for joining me. Kaitlyn, thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate you and the things you do for the Star Wars community. I love watching your stories and stuff like that. You are an amazing talent to the Star Wars community. I'm so happy that I got to know you today for the first time. And Rick, you know how I feel about you, my friend. Much love here.
Much love.
Always. I'm coming to the West Coast, man. We're going to party for your graduation. Do not worry.
I'm ready, Chris. I'm excited, man.
Guys, thank you for joining me, Kaitlyn, and Rick on this breakdown for episode 3 and 4 of the Bad Batch. And Omega's here, our special guest. We love you, Omega. We cannot wait to see more of you in the Bad Batch. Make sure you guys subscribe, like this video, and for more awesome unboxings, because I'm here, and just more funness, to the Scavolitano show. Thank you for watching, guys, and may the Force be with you always. Bye!
In my life, when you find people who need your help, you help them, no matter what.